Hey guys, welcome to A Touch of Film. Yes, I'm back with another review. Today I am reviewing Day of Destruction. This is directed by Toshiaki Toyoda, who, if some of you may know, he's one of my favourite directors. He directed Blue Spring, Nine Souls, Porno Star. Those are like the releases that made it quite big, especially like in the West. They've all got Blu-ray releases, and he's a very talented director. He doesn't get the same amount of hype as other contemporary Japanese directors, like your Shion Sonos or your Miike's, or your Kuridas. He's very much has his own particular style of storytelling. Porno Star was absolutely brilliant. Whilst it was quite rough, it had that aggression and you know, that real powerful story. But you know, it was a great debut. And then we were later on given Nine Souls, which was fantastic, which I consider a masterpiece, as well as Blue Spring. I think they're both like his two best movies, and they're both available in the UK through Third Window. Absolutely just fantastic releases. But yeah, Day of Destruction. Now, Day of Destruction was meant to be released to coincide with the Olympics. Had a lot. It was quite intertwined with the Olympics with its story. It was a crowdfunded movie, and due to obviously with COVID, it couldn't get the release that Toyota wanted. So obviously it got released, and the Olympics is next year possibly. Now the movie opens up 6 years prior to present day, where we have this man played by Ryuhei Matsuda, who has played in a lot of Toyota films, and he's one of the big Japanese actors. He goes into this village mine where he's heard this story of this demon monster, and this whole scene is shot in black and white, and we see this monster straight away in the first opening segments of the film, which just, it just is all it is like this beast, and it's just pulsating, and it just looks so visually cool. It really looks so different. And then the movie goes back to the present day, where this same village is just now cursed with a plague, and this is all happened due to this the presence of this monster, where we see this man played by Mahi to the People, musician, just decide to mummify himself and just locks himself in this box as a self-sacrifice to help his village, and from there he's later on found, and the story really just cracks open. There is it's very similar in tone to like The Wailing, how we have this demon and angel type characters, but this really sort of it is more multi-layered than The Wailing was. Now, while The Wailing has got different reference, we're talking about the 2016 Korean film The Wailing. It's got a lot of references to different biblical and religious books on good versus evil. This is very more modernized. Now, the way that Toyota tells his story is almost like a Kubrick film. He doesn't just leave it, just unravel it to the audience. He gives you these little breadcrumb trails, and just respects the audience enough for the audience to make up their, to piece the story themselves, rather than just, we're just going to show you the story, narrate the story normally. But yeah, he does it in such a clever way, which just is, you know, it's very, very intelligent, and it's more like the intelligent man's version of The Wailing. And I love The Wailing. The Wailing was my 2016 favourite movie of the year. But yeah, Day of Destruction just does it completely different. And, you know, this is a real change in tone for Toshiaki Toyoda. I think he's really just excelled himself in this movie. The cinematography is just so dark and desaturated, and it just really does set this tone of like despair and like that this village is going through with this plague and the you know, the depression in this town, and it just works so well. And the opening scene with its monochrome look just really looks very chilling and dark. Now the acting in this is, we got 3 great performances in here. Now Ryuhei Matsuda, he's not in it for long. Whilst he's in the beginning, we see little cameo spots of him where he's just gone crazy since seeing this monster. Now that's not really a spoiler, but you don't see him a lot. You'll just see like there's this scene with Kiyohiko Shibuawa, who just drives past him and just stops and just stares at him. Just, you know, I think he gives a really great performance in this. I mean, Shibukawa is just one of those great actors. He's just he's really good in Toyoda films, and I think he does a really good performance in this as well. But the person that really steals the show is Mahi to the People. And I've never seen him in a film before. I mean, I don't know if he's acted before. He's like a musician, a rock musician, and he just gives such an amazing performance in this whole film, and it's just absolutely spellbinding. Just phenomenal. I think it's one of the best performances of the year for me. Now, I think Toyoda's really you can see, like when I talk about how I previously spoke about his style, I think he's become a lot more refined in this film. I mean, it's got the tone of his debut film Porno Star, but it's got that aggression, that anger that was in that film. But as a filmmaker, he's completely refined his skill set, and I think this gives a much more perfect film. And I think it's, you know, he's given such a great direction in this film, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. The movie speaks on good and evil, capitalism, to such a degree. It's absolutely brilliant, and this movie, I would have to say, is my favourite film of the year so far. Sorry if you could hear a helicopter. I live in Hackney, London. You're always going to hear helicopters now and again going around, especially during lockdown. But yeah, this is one of my favourite films of the year. No, it is actually my favourite film of the year so far. I was really looking forward to seeing this film. It's only like an hour long. It's a very short film, mid-level film, and I think, you know, I really want to get it when it comes out on Blu-ray. Hopefully it gets a release. I know Third Window have released his films, but they have said to me that his films don't really sell very well, which I think is bonkers. I mean, I'm going to put a link below to Blue Spring and his box set where you can get them on Amazon. I really highly recommend them for anyone to pick up. He's a great filmmaker, and it's a good like entry point into contemporary Japanese cinema. If you've not seen any Miike or Shion Sono, he has a very different style, and his films are very entertaining. They're really good storytelling, and yeah, you've got to check them out. So yeah, pick them up if you get a chance, or if you've got the money to spend on films. But yeah, check this movie out if you get a chance to see it. I highly recommend it. I don't know if a film will beat this as my top movie of the year so far, but yeah, it's definitely the one at the moment to beat. So that is Toshiaki Toyoda's Day of Destruction. Definitely check it out, guys. So yeah, if you've seen it, comment below. If you plan on seeing it, let me know. Click like, hit that subscribe button. I've got a Blu-ray update coming in the next couple of days. I've got some really cool Blu-rays to show you guys. Until then, guys, thanks for watching, and see you later. Take it easy, guys.